House of Glory returns to the NYC Arena this Saturday night to celebrate our 7th anniversary. And we make our last stop on the road to HOG 7 tonight on a special extended episode of HOG Live. In our main event, we will see a special throwback dream match as the Amazing Red goes one-on-one with the phenomenal AJ Styles. We will also see the Amazing Red's opponent at HOG 7 in action tonight as Zack Sabre Jr. takes on Marq Quen. Plus more in-ring action from some of the elite talent in House of Glory. And we're kicking things off tonight with some tag team action, featuring the team making their return to House of Glory this Saturday night. Two-time House of Glory Tag Team Champions, LAX.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are underway.
I hate these people! I hate these people!
With
I hate these
comes
people!
pride. Shapiro, we got in-ring action. Come on.
We do. It's the House of Glory tag titles. TYFBO against the Super Savages.
The Super Savages won an online poll to be in this match, get the opportunity tonight for the World Tag Team titles of House of Glory.
Yeah, so President, that doesn't make it valid.
Caveman.
Why are you looking at my feet for, man?
And Angel Ortiz
to
start the match.
He's biting him! He's biting him!
Fireman's carry takeover there by Ortiz.
You know, I don't like either of these teams. I dislike them greatly. If they were set on fire, I wouldn't put them out, even if I was on fire. But I have to respect the talent of both of these teams, begrudgingly.
Beautiful arm drag off the rope there. Float over into a pinning combination there. 2.5 there by Ortiz. Don't turn your back on Caveman.
Angel Ortiz is one of the most dynamic men I've ever seen in pro wrestling for all the bravado and all the insipid behavior.
EYFBO titles in House of Glory's biggest main event ever at House of Glory 6. Fatal 4-way. The Hardys, the Dudleys, and Private Party.
In a match that defined 2 generations of tag team wrestling, EYFBO walked out the winner.
What a backbreaker by Ortiz.
Gut wrench.
Into a side slam. EYFBO in complete control so far.
The power man of the team, Angel Ortiz. But one thing to note, JD, EYFBO 2-time champions, but have never successfully maintained and retained the tag titles by pinfall or submission.
That is true, Shapiro. And they have a lot of teams gunning for them, I'll tell you that right now.
He took his shoe. He took his stupid, stupid shoe.
Mike Drastic in the ring now. Ortiz without a shoe.
That's not the first time he's been without his shoe.
Knowing Caveman, he'll probably eat the shoe.
Probably.
Oh my God! Insigori does no damage.
Just Drastic doesn't suffer fools lightly. And while these 2 teams have teamed up before against my clients, I might add, it is a completely different mindset when you stand across the ring from EYFBO.
I'll tell you what, a beautiful shoulder tackle there, floating in front of Drastic. Action's quick, action's fast. Springboard. Electric chair position here.
The Super Savages make me wish the death penalty was still legal.
Look at that arm drag, beautifully done by Monte.
Monte, another wrestler, smooth as butter.
Drastic out of the corner, kick to the face. Action's all over the place. Tilt-a-whirl here. And scissor takedown.
That threw me off balance, JD. And this is a situation that champs do not want to be in.
Double team here by the Super Savages.
Planned Parenthood would be canceled after one season. I don't know much.
Ortiz now working on both men. A succession of chops and straight rights to the face.
Language!
Oh my God. Caveman with that headbutt. And a huge neck breaker by Monte. They got the champs reeling.
They do, but they need to keep moving. Wheelbarrow headbutt. And this is what they cannot allow Drastic or Ortiz to get any breath. And right here, they might feel like they have the advantage, JD, but they really don't.
Shapiro, they cannot turn their backs on the champions here, gloating in front of the crowd.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't think the Super Savages will be as successful as other people say they are. They don't take this opportunity seriously.
What a kick by Drastic here. Huge suplex! Beautifully done by Mike Drastic.
Drastic, the more serious of the two, the more violent of the two.
Cover. 2.5. Capacity crowd here at the NYC Arena. With glory comes pride. Tag team title fight to open this great card tonight.
It is a big card. Reborn Matt Seidel here. Our main event, a dream between Alberto El Patron on board and low-key cover.
Monte gets his left shoulder up there.
The champ's taking the challengers a little too lightly there, not pressing down on the shoulders, not hooking that outside leg. That might have cost the champs the tag titles, but Drastic concussion kick.
Huge knife edge shot by Mike Drastic. Oh my God, what a shot to the face.
I ain't gonna say he's a bitch, but he just got slapped like one.
Back suplex by Mike Drastic.
And this is the opportunity where you see how good EYFBO is. As a unit, as individual wrestlers, they break down opponents, they find that one little weakness, and they exploit it until they can't move no more.
Mike Drastic with a reverse chinlock here. Knee digging right into the small of the back of Monte. Caveman trying to get this crowd going. Angel Ortiz in now, and the double team begins. Keeping Monte in their portion of the ring. And Monte, look at that, rolls to the outside. Caveman, springboard, cross body.
Oh no. Being there for their partner takes a whole new term here.
Action all over the place here.
Assisted head scissors.
Bicycle kick. Caveman still hanging on.
And this is why EYFBO may be one of the best tag teams.
Oh my God, he went for that. Float over, powerbomb on the outside. Oh, guardrail! Mike Drastic! My God!
They don't care if he's a caveman or if he's a damn human being. He's gonna die tonight.
Caveman, though. And Monte in the ring. Kicks Drastic on the outside. Angel Ortiz follows.
Illegal man here. Oh Lord.
Look at the power of Angel Ortiz. Oh my God. Huge neck breaker.
Kiss it, 1, 2, no!
Wow, Monte kicks out of that. Beautiful double team move.
The champ's taking the challengers lightly, JD. Not going for a full body press. Did not do anything to hold down the shoulders. They thought it was done, but much like, that's right, you guessed it, Frank Stallone, we're far from over.
That guillotine neck breaker could have ended anybody right there, but Monte showing you his resiliency kicking out. Ortiz now follows up with a right hand. Drastic gets the tag. The Super Savages are giving EYFBO a run for their money here tonight.
They certainly are. I wouldn't doubt them to be challengers down the line, but I do believe that the audience being a little too cute.
Got Angel Ortiz hanging on to that top rope.
The audience not voting for the best team, but voting for the most inspirational story. Oh, look at the Super Savages, idiots.
Look at this, Monte outside. Spinning back kick there by Monte. Caveman still on the outside. He's fighting this one 2-on-1.
Both men down. Dead center of the ring. JD, this is the opportunity the Super Savages need. They need to get up. Monte needs to get up and isolate Drastic. Caveman needs to find a way right now to muster any energy he has and win this match for the Savages.
Now looking good for him now, Shapiro. It's 2-on-1 against the tag champs. He makes the tag to Caveman.
Waiting for a
headbutt. Ortiz gets a headbutt.
It's like running full on into a cinder block.
Of headbutts here. Caveman's on a hot streak. He's a madman.
At some point, you just gotta stay down.
Look at this, Shapiro. He's got both. And that stopped him. He had both men all by himself. That scissor.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Can the Super Savages win the tag titles tonight?
The light almost went out of Drastic's eyes. Big
Caveman's
headbutt.
making a case for it. 2. Heartbeat away from new champions.
Yet again, taking the opponent too lightly. You think that the big impact move's gonna get it done, but you need to do everything you can without killing the man to try to get the pinfall and the victory.
Super Savages have to continue this momentum. They cannot waste any time against the tag team champions right now. Ortiz is in trouble here. EYFBO is in danger of losing those tag team titles. Monte over the top. Head scissors over the top. Hurricane Rana. Splash by Caveman! Caveman with a big splash!
Saved by Drastic!
Drastic saves the day. Saves the titles.
And that might have been the, oh my God!
Super kick to the face. Power bombs Caveman right into Monte.
Suck me ball!
EYFBO here looking to finish it off. Looking to finish it off here.
Here it comes! The Auto Killer! Sits him out! Should be, still the champ!
And EYFBO retains the tag team titles.
These titles are much more than just being a great tag team. They're much more than representing House of Glory. They represent New York City. They're following the tradition. It's not a game. Whoever takes these titles, you know we're coming back. And we ain't coming back to play no games.
It was at our 6th anniversary show where LAX became 2-time House of Glory World Tag Team Champions. However, their reign was cut short when scheduling conflicts resulted in them forfeiting the titles. LAX returns at House of Glory 7, looking to reclaim their championship gold. After losing a match at High Intensity 6 that forced them to disband as a tag team, the Super Savages had a lot to prove. With several question marks around how they would fare in singles competition, Montekia and Caveman came out swinging, exceeding all expectations. Montekia won the Vinny the Voice Battle Royal, surviving against some of the toughest competition on the House of Glory roster. As for Caveman, he unexpectedly found himself in the spotlight of pop culture fame, appearing on MTV's TRL, where he was actually crowned the TRL champion. These two look to keep the good times rolling as they enter 2018 on high notes.
Make some noise for the Caveman! He makes noise right now for the Lifeguard, Marq Quen! two wrestling hopefuls here who will cut their best promo. The winner will not only win the business stamp of approval, but will get bragging rights and our official TRL championship belt.
And every single one of these distressed swimmers out here are trespassing on the Lifeguard's beach. They are in my home, so I suggest you take your shoes off and show the Lifeguard a little hospitality. Yeah!
1, 2, 3, NBC, HOG, Wrestling.net on MTV, TRL. I'm gonna go to the audience. Do you think it should be the Lifeguard? Caveman!
It's the ladies and gentlemen, it's unanimous, man. Takes on the stamp of approval on the TRL belt.
Lifeguard here, aka Master of the Cannonball, aka the Water Warrior, aka the Sensei of Swim, aka the Sultan of CPR, aka the Lifeguard's Lifeguard. And that was just for the people who don't know me. There's actually one man who knows me already, and that one man is the Caveman. Caveman, I loathe you. I loathe you because you stole something from me. You robbed me of the TRL championship. Everybody knows. You know. I know. I'm the one. I'm the one who killed it on MTV's TRL, not you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was supposed to be The Miz that does the judging, not the stupid teenage fans. But as you can see, we're here on Stiffwood Beach. We're here at the Lifeguard's house. But what I propose is December the 16th, 2017, the Lifeguard comes to your house. House of Glory. And I want you to put the TRL championship on the line. So whatever cave you're hiding in, whatever Geico commercial you're doing, the Lifeguard will see you at House of Glory, because by hook or by crook, whatever your plans or machinations may be, quite simply put, the Lifeguard is coming to take back what should have been mine in the first place. So I want you to play by the rules or drown. Yeah!
And as for Monte, he will have a very difficult task ahead of him when he takes on the wrestling god, Anthony Gangone. Gangone had arguably one of the most dominant years out of anyone on the House of Glory roster, and that began back in February with his match against Matt Sydal.
Happy! I heard it only takes 12 steps to get into the House of Gangone.
That was such a generous offer from you. How kind of you to offer to let me follow you and your minions around. Not Matt Sydal. I think for myself. I question everything. And you're going to find out what I mean by SSP here now.
Here we
Look
go!
at this, and we're underway here.
Dallas already rocked. Oh! Sydal taking out the champion.
Anthony Gangone looking to recreate and rebuild House of Glory in his own image. What does he think he is?
You know what? He is
he's the world
He's the
champion.
world champion.
But give me a break.
He is the world champion, and he can do whatever he wants as long as he's got this belt around his waist.
So that means having 5 or 6 thugs outside?
I can
In this
attest.
world title fight?
I can attest to strength in numbers. Every great leader's got an army behind him. Hell, our president had Twitter. So if you know about strength in numbers, Anthony Gangone has it in force. His new followers, the former Herbal Affairs, Thomas Oden, Gabriel Grogan and Ezekiel Lewis. Looking to make a statement here tonight with the reborn Matt Sydal.
None of that might matter, Shapiro. Matt Sydal, a veteran, traveled the world, Ring of Honor, TNA, New Japan, two-time junior heavyweight, tag team champion.
Those accomplishments are great, but he's never held a world championship, not in Ring of Honor, not in New Japan, and I don't think he'll do it tonight in House of Glory. I was actually talking to Matt Sydal earlier in the day, and he told me about he was going to try to start a cult and a harem, and I got away from him quickly because he bothered me.
Matt Sydal, look at that. Beautiful Hurricane Rana. Followed up by a dropkick. Known for his aerial offense, showing it right now in this world title fight.
Sydal from the Gateway City and Gateway offense.
Right to the thigh. Look at that. Got like the momentum.
Like a flash in the sky. Sydal flying in. I'm just calling the action, Juba. Just calling the action.
1 count on the champion, Juba. Casting a shadow over the commentary table here.
They are, the entire House of Gangone is in our section of the NYC Arena. And it is frightening. Shot by Sydal.
What a knife edge shot by Sydal. And again.
A man who has performed on some of the biggest stages in professional wrestling. And a comeback tour, standing moonsault.
The athleticism there by Sydal. 1-2.
It's going to take a lot more than that to win the House of Glory World Championship. Held by his former tag team partner, King Ricochet. Held by EC3, held by Smiley, and now Anthony Gangone. You can see how Anthony Gangone won the championship on our YouTube channel. For more information, go to hogwrestling.net. That's HOGwrestling.net.
Gangone now catches Sydal off the top, throws him halfway across the ring.
That was very good, Juba. That was very good. And I'm not gonna. I have been one of Anthony Gangone's biggest supporters. Even before I joined House of Glory. I have known Anthony Gangone for several years, and I've seen his maturation into talent.
I'm not sure I can stand by him with this one, Shapiro. The House of Gangone.
Well, you know what? He really doesn't care about you, JD. He doesn't care what you think. He just thinks you're another man in a long line of announcers who sat next to me at this table and have just been run through like a rototiller.
He is the world champion, though. I'll give him that. In December, defeated Ricochet. Last time we seen him here at the NYC Arena, he did defeat Eddie Edwards.
Yes. And then Rob Blatt, being the jerk that he is, stole the championship from this rightful owner.
Gangone tosses Sydal to the wall from this. Look at this. Wolfpack mentality here.
Well, you know, everybody's excited about the NWO coming to House of Glory in April. But when someone does gangland tactics like the NWO did, everybody goes up in arms because people are stupid.
Gangone with the cover. That elbow straight right across the face of Matt Sydal.
And I rarely judge our champion.
He's got the body scissors applied to Sydal, grounding Matt Sydal as the best thing you can do right now if you're Anthony Gangone, because when Sydal flies, Gangone might be losing that title.
You want to keep him off the top rope. You want to keep him on the ground. Great movement by our champion, a man who has studied the world of sports style, a man who's a student of the game, someone that deserves to be our champion, JD. Rolls through.
That's trying to get out of that body scissors. Still applied by Gangone. Inside WWE Tag Team Champion Kofi Kingston.
He's held many a title in this industry, but not the ones that matter. For a singles competitor, being a tag team champion is great. But a lot of people talk about, what is Arn Anderson lacking? World Championship. What is Jake the Snake Roberts lacking? The World Championship. Sydal's on that list.
Sydal trying to find out those back elbows. Gangone stunned. And Gangone levels him with that elbow.
It's the cover.
1,
So, I will attest to that. Watching Matt Sydal wrestle is a treat, and being able to call a match of his is an even bigger one. But when you have these 5 men...
Now, if he was such a champion, why does he need 100?
Then why did Ric Flair need the 4 horsemen? Why did Hulk Hogan need the NWO? You asked the question, so you know the answer.
I expected better from him.
You expect him to be better than the greatest of all time. I already put him in that category.
Look at that double knees right to the back. Sydal is in trouble.
Sydal is in trouble. He is wounded and he may be beaten.
2 count. Sydal. That's that shoulder up.
Gangone stalking, standing over Sydal. Sydal in an immense amount of pain right now. We have one more match tonight, a dream match between Alberto El Patron and Low Ki.
If you want hard hitting, our main event tonight is going to deliver. Knife edge shot by Gangone. Another one.
There is a reason why international talent come to House of Glory, and it is for this championship. Oh,
look at that spinning heel kick. Sydal musters up some offense, finally. And Sydal.
Crowd clearly behind the challenger for reasons I don't understand. I get it, Matt Sydal does cool flips, but Anthony Gangone is our champion. Whether you like him or not, support our champion.
Sydal now kicks to the thigh. Right to the face.
The champ tried to block it, but wasn't able to.
And now Gangone and his goons on the outside. Sydal's looking to fly. This is where he's most dangerous, Shapiro. Huge cross body takes out the entire house of Gangone.
A leaping body pressed by the challenger, proving that he really is reborn. Looking to take the title. Looking to add himself to the long list of greats who have held championships here in House of Glory, including his former tag team partner Ricochet, the Young Bucks, Crimson, many more. And Juba, being watched by our official Umberto Weather Pattern.
Juba now stalking Sydal on the outside. Sydal's head is not in the game right now.
And you know what? If you're staring at Juba, you're staring at a big problem, but your focus is off the bigger problem, and that is Sydal.
Measuring Gangone now, he's Sydal. Gangone out of the corner. Counters that with a big boot.
Gave the champ too much time, JD.
Hurricane off the top rope.
How did he do that from a standing position?
Goes for the cover. 2.
And the champ finding a way to get that inside shoulder up. A lot of room there between Sydal's chest and Gangone's body.
We're a half a count away from the House of Gangone crumbling right here tonight.
You're not giving our champion enough credit, JD. I'm gonna tell Juba.
Oh, please don't.
Hey, Juba.
Sydal now off the top. Gangone up to a vertical base. Look at that! He was going for a bench press, and Sydal countered into a head scissors.
But look at our champion. Caught him! Wow! Pseudo flatliner.
Sydal gets that right shoulder up.
And you can see not only the champion, but his followers, the House of Gangone, vexed on the outside.
Gotta give Gangone credit. He has grounded the aerial assault of Matt Sydal and has given himself the biggest chance of winning this match tonight.
You can ground Sydal all you want, but you cannot ground his determination.
Stiff shot to the face by Gangone. Sydal's mustering up whatever strength he has left in his body. Both men trading shots. Sydal seems to have the advantage now. Look at that, the House of Gangone, the strength and oh my God!
Taken out, the man formerly known as Toasty Tom
Seidel's fighting off an entire army here.
Odin, Grogan, and Lewis
Look at
down.
that! Crucifix!
Cover!
Wow. Seidel again has come very close on multiple occasions to winning this House of Glory championship.
Matt Seidel, much like every other team to come out of St. Louis. You try so hard, you might win sometimes, but you rarely win the big one. That's why the Rams are in Los Angeles. It's like you should be up a creek somewhere.
Don't talk about St. Louis. I'm a Braves fan and the Cardinals broke my heart.
You're a Braves fan?
Yes, I am, sir.
Ew.
Oh my God. Will he be going for Air Seidel, that shooting star press? If he nails that, Shapiro, it's over. But then goes up to the vertical base. Stiff shot.
Devastating right hand from the champion. Juba telling him to hurt him. I for one, agree.
Dan Cone now looking for a vertical suplex. Seidel blocked it. Look at that!
Snap super bomb! Chris Candido's happy
He might be
somewhere.
looking for it, Shapiro. Air Seidel coming up. One of the prettiest moonsaults you'll ever see.
Shooting
There
star
it is!
press!
There it is! No champ! No
The
champ!
one, two.
Juba pulls the referee!
Like Jake the Snake Roberts said, if you're playing 121, I'm playing 22. And Jake the Snake Roberts is a man who always thought ahead, and so does Anthony Gangone.
Matt Seidel had the championship won. And now is looking up at the entire house of Gangone.
It's like initiation.
Seidel's fight him off.
A disgusting display there by Seidel.
Double Hurricanrana.
The big man Juba still standing though, JD.
He took out the entire house. He cleared house.
But the foundation's still standing.
Wow, what a shot by Gangone. Turn Seidel inside out.
Gladiator!
Referee's coming to now. He didn't know what the hell happened.
This could be it.
Dream final waterfall. Gangone with that knee from the reverse fire and carries position.
Could be, should be, still the champion. Ring that bell, monkey.
Here is everything you need to know for the Ric Flair meet and greet at HOG 7. The meet and greet will begin at 4 p.m. As far as pricing goes, a photo with the Nature Boy costs $50. An autograph from the 16-time world champion also costs $50, and you can also take advantage of a special photo and autograph combo deal for $80. Don't miss your chance to meet the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing son of a gun on December 16th when House of Glory celebrates its 7-year anniversary.
I use the money that Ken Barber gets me to pay for my mom's medical bills. I'm not proud of it, but I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for my family.
See, Leroy doesn't know no better. Right now, he's not ready for the limelight. He's not ready for the big spot that I got. He has to know his role, know his place, carry my bags like a young boy's supposed to do.
What? Leroy just knocked out Broadway!
Leroy Green, you've been a pain in my ass for the past year and a half.
I can be more than just a young boy.
You must have forgot who it was that paid for your mother's medical bills when she was on her deathbed. I thank you, young boy.
It's not about the money. It's superficial. I leave that for Ken Broadway.
It's Leroy Green. It's the self-made savage. It's the last man standing match.
I'm gonna fight until there's no breath left in my body. I'm gonna fight past broken noses. I'm gonna fight past knocked out teeth.
I guarantee you it's gonna be the very last match you ever had.
Because I do this for the fans. I fight for them. And that's why you guys should be afraid.
It was at our 6th anniversary show where Leroy Green finally walked away from Ken Broadway. After the issues between them continued to grow over the past year, these two will finally get a chance to go head-to-head at our 7th anniversary show. Leroy Green and Cashflow Ken Broadway will go one-on-one in a last man standing match at HOG 7.
Showcase here. Cashflow, Ken Broadway, Matt Travis, Leroy Green, and Joe Gacy.
What a fight, JD. What a fight here at High Intensity 6. I'm excited to see Joe Gacy back here at House of Glory. And I think this matchup specifically suits the Maniac quite well.
Absolutely. Last time we seen Joe Gacy was at Never Trust a Snake. He went one-on-one with Cashflow in a losing effort. Leroy Green won a break the glass ceiling battle royal, which won him a title shot at any title here in House of Glory.
What an opportunity for Leroy Green at any moment he has. We've seen that cash in on that before. That is how we end up with the situation that we are in with our heavyweight champion. However, focusing on this tag team matchup, it's Ken Broadway and Joe Gacy right in front of us.
No strangers to one another. One piece of information I want everybody listening to know, very important, Cashflow and Matt Travis, Rob, that had some combustible element, I Never Trust a Snake. Will that play a factor in this match?
I think tonight what they're looking to do is to remain one cohesive team. You saw them come out before, all in sync. I think they're attempting, whether we know it or not, I think they're trying to stay together as a team right here.
Doing their best right now. Joe Gacy with a big kick. Matt Travis goes right into the steel. Cashflow on the outside. Double suicidas through the ropes.
Gacy and Green making quite a team right now.
Broadway went right into the crowd, right over that barricade.
Looks like we have what appears to be our first semblance of a tag team matchup in this fight.
Joe Gacy tags himself in here. Leroy Green has Matt Travis in the corner. Big right hand right to the midsection.
I think the experience of Gacy is really going to help out Leroy Green in this matchup tonight.
2 count, Matt Travis kicks out. High Intensity 6 is living up to its name. What a night so far. Thank you for everybody joining us on HOG Live, Facebook Live. For more information on House of Glory, HOGWrestling.net. Crucifix here by Leroy Green, 2 count on Matt Travis.
Matt Travis can barely believe it.
Rolls over to Ken Broadway, and look at this, Rob. Cashflow licking his chops to get his hands on Leroy Green.
This is what both of these competitors want. This is what the crowd wants as well. Ken Broadway has been hesitant to have this fight before. However, standing opposite Leroy Green in this tag team matchup, I think we're headed towards fireworks.
Wow, look at that. Matt Travis on the outside, trips up Leroy Green from behind. giving Cash Flow the advantage. Quick tag, right back to Matt Travis.
In a matchup like this, you have to imagine Matt Travis and Ken Broadway have Leroy Green scouted. He came up through them. And as a result, you have to wonder if they've taught him everything that he knows. As a result, do they know how to counter everything that he has?
Leroy Green making a name for himself here in House of Glory, looking to prove both Matt Travis and Cash Flow wrong. Repeated shots here to Matt Travis.
Matt Travis feeling the effect of those forearm shivers. Here we go, Leroy Green. Oh!
What a right hand by Matt Travis. Leroy still on his feet.
Only for a moment.
Murder by kicks. Big.
Standing suplex, Gacy rolled out of the ring by Ken Broadway.
So much going on. Gacy goes flying right into the steel. Standing moonsault by Matt Travis on Leroy Green for a near fall. And Joe Gacy, now look at this. He's letting his anger get the best of him. He wants Broadway. And behind the referee's back.
He needs to contain himself for the sake of his team in this matchup. You have to wonder if Gacy fully understands and comprehends what he's doing at the moment, whether he's just trying to get his hands on Ken Broadway or whether he's operating as one half of this tag team.
Big scoop slam by Cash Flow. Drops that forearm right across the eyes. One count only on Leroy. Got a lot of fight left in him.
Leroy already stirring. Ken Broadway wanting none of it.
Cash Flow is a former Crown Jewel champion. One of House of Glory's best.
And Broadway also feels like he's still owed that championship. He's felt in the past, he's told me privately and publicly how he feels about it. However, this opportunity, this grudge match, is not something that he wanted to overlook.
Matt Travis has some kind words for Joe Gacy. Murder by kicks, my God.
Moment hesitation, but Leroy Green unable to get his bearings. Out in the ring, sitting up.
Those kicks absolutely devastating by Matt Travis. Tags Cash Flow back in.
Joe Gacy practically foaming at the mouth to get in this matchup.
Joe Gacy just a wild grizzly bear on the outside. Wanting back in this match as Leroy Green's trying to fight back against the former Crown Jewel champion. Knife edge.
Speaking of having your opponent's moves scouted, Leroy Green probably one of the most familiar with Ken Broadway's movesets.
Up and over goes Cash Flow. Big neck breaker. And a short on suplex there. Beautiful move by Cash Flow. 1, 2. 2 count only.
Leroy Green kicked out, but Joe Gacy was there just in case.
Leroy Green desperately needs to make a tag here to Joe Gacy. Cash Flow and Matt Travis have done a wonderful job at keeping Leroy Green in their part of the ring.
They have been operating as a perfect team so far in this matchup, JD. I don't think that there's any question about how well they're working together.
Absolutely. Well-oiled machine here. Cash Flow and Matt Travis. Matt Travis now has Leroy Green set up. Big. Hangs him up to dry. Out on that top rope.
He's out on the apron. It's a dangerous place to be. Oh no! Whoa, we have
sunset flip powerbomb.
We've seen this before in other matchups. We've seen. Oh!
Hurricane Runner right into the steel. Goes Matt Travis. And Matt Travis is holding his knee. He could be hurt, Rob.
Holding his knee right on the ground there. Referee checking on Matt Travis before making his count, making sure that both competitors can continue in this matchup. As Joe Gacy rallies the House of Glory faithful.
Joe Gacy, the pro wrestling maniac, pacing on the apron like a maniac. He wants in. Literally foaming at the mouth here as Leroy rolls back into the ring.
Broadway throwing Travis into the ring. What's going on here?
And Joe Gacy gets the tag. Big clothesline to Broadway. Kick to Travis. Joe Gacy, a house on fire, big neck breaker, and a tip up.
Matt Travis
puts a stop to that.
Still the legal man in this matchup.
On a Death Valley driver by Joe Gacy. Goes to the cover, hooks it outside leg 2. 2.5. Now it is rings of Saturn. Rings of Saturn applied on Matt Travis.
Beautiful ring placement there. Travis nowhere to go. Almost right in the middle of the ring.
Cash flow from behind breaks that up.
Cash flow just saved this matchup for his team. No question about that. Bicycle kick by Gacy sends Broadway to the outside.
Joe Gacy throws Matt Travis right on top of Broadway. And Gacy, no stranger to taking risks.
Here comes
Over
Gacy.
the top with a somersault right on top of Travis and Broadway.
And Joe Gacy and Leroy Green are back in this matchup. 3 of our competitors on the outside. And Leroy Green now
up top, cross body, right on top of both men.
Gacy still standing. Looking to capitalize on that dive by Leroy Green.
Gacy now the legal man here. Goes for the cover on Matt Travis. 1, 2. 2.5.
This grudge match continues.
Hook that outside leg. Still not enough to put down Murder by Kicks.
Kick of his own by Joe Gacy. And here comes Leroy Green.
Big senton splash by Joe Gacy. Followed up by a big splash by Leroy Green. 1, 2.
Only a 2.
Matt Travis by his lonesome. 2-on-1 situation here for the team of Green and Gacy. Broadway now, look at this right in front of us. Pulls Gacy off that ring apron, and he hits hard.
Gacy face first.
Leroy Green tries a suplex right into Broadway's forearm.
Referee trying to maintain order in this matchup. Oh, Green
right
sent.
into the second turnbuckle. Those double knees right to the back. Vintage Broadway with that enziguri and that rolling kick by Matt Travis. Caslow with his signature backstabber. That could be it, Rob.
This is all for Green.
1, 2. Gacy makes the save. On a matchup here at High Intensity 6.
Without the Maniac, this match would have ended right there and then. However, both competitors still in it. Gacy and Broadway still at each other's throats.
Knife edge shot by Broadway. Irish whip. Up and over. Sunset flip. Broadway rolls through. Goes for that currency kick. Misses it. Wow. Gacy with a huge forearm. Slingshot.
Gacy's out on his feet.
Look at the power of Broadway with that back suplex. Impressive by the former Crown Jewel champion.
Green off the ropes.
Oh, look at that. Leroy Green. Reverse that.
Impressive maneuver, but a face full of fists from Matt Travis.
Wow, what a single arm suplex there.
Right on the nape of the neck there. Leroy Green appears to be out.
Half Nelson by Matt Travis into that super kick. Joe Gacy now setting him up. Release powerbomb by Joe Gacy.
Oh my God. All 4 competitors are down. Gacy I would imagine has an advantage after that power bomb, but needs to get to his feet, needs to capitalize on this moment.
I don't think Joe Gacy's the legal man, though, Rob. I think Leroy Green is the legal man still.
What a wild matchup here. Can barely follow. I mean, barely follow who is the legal man. Referee letting this one go, understanding how important this is to each of these four competitors.
Irish whip by Gacy, follows through with that big elbow. Irish whip to Matt Travis right into Broadway. Big splash by Joe Gacy. Avalanche in the corner to both men. And murder by kicks. Kick right to the face. Cash flow with that bicycle kick. That rolling kick by Matt Travis. Into the currency kick.
Turns Gacy inside out, heads right to the outside.
And Gacy rolls out of harm's way. Cashflow getting into it with the referee now. They know Leroy Green is the legal man.
They know they have a target right now.
Matt Travis and Cashflow Ken Broadway have worked beautifully as a team tonight at High Intensity 6. Look at that. Cashflow getting into it with the House of Glory faithful. My God. Is that a man on a mission, Rob, or what?
It's a disgusting act by Ken Broadway. His opponents are in the ring. House of Glory faithful here. Made him what he is today.
Look at this. Look at the frustration of Broadway all over Leroy Green's face. Leroy Green did the best he could for Broadway. Months of being in Cashflow's camp, helping him whenever he can.
I would argue that Ken Broadway owes that championship to Leroy Green.
It's a 2-on-1 mugging here, Rob. Look at this.
And this is how he's repaid.
This is a straight mugging. Cashflow not abiding by the referee's orders. Uh-oh. Cashflow's got Leroy Green set up. This does not look good. Matt Travis setting him up. He could end him right here. He's going to end him right here. That big kick! Miscalculated!
That was a kick to Broadway now. Leroy Green able to get out of the way.
Cashflow might have or Matt Travis rather could have cost his team. Gacy now looking to take advantage. Springboard into a double stunner. Leroy Green. That guillotine neck breaker. Followed by the unprettier. Nails Matt Travis. 1, 2, 3.
Leroy Green and Joe Gacy.
The bravado of Cashflow and Matt Travis. They had the match won. They wanted to rub it in Leroy Green's face. It miscalculated, and it cost them this tag team showdown.
What a victory for Leroy Green, and what an excellent partner selection of the pro wrestling maniac Joe Gacy. Successful here at High Intensity 6. As you can see, Leroy Green getting emotional over the victory.
Rob, I've never seen Cashflow this frustrated before. What is on that man's mind?
This has to be disappointing for the former Crown Jewel champion.
Such a hard-fought match here tonight.
And a loss to Leroy Green. That has to be the thing that bothers him the most. And that kick by Matt Travis was the thing that cost them this matchup.
And this is that dissension we've seen at Never Trust a Snake, Rob. Both men not on the same page right now. Look at this, look at this.
Emotions boiling
House
over
of Glory
here.
security now. Trying to pull away Cashflow and Matt Travis.
This match is over. These two have to be separated.
Unbelievable situation here.
Tensions boiling over between these two. Matt Travis, Ken Broadway nearly coming to blows here after a loss at High Intensity 6.
Team Cashflow is coming apart at the seams here at High Intensity 6.
Crowd wants to see a fight here. The question is, can these two calm down just for a moment? Or is this the end? Is this truly the end? Broadway and Travis separated by maybe a dozen, maybe 2 dozen security and officials here.
So much frustration on the former champ, Rob. That's all he has in mind. He wants to get back to the top of the ladder here at House of Glory. Matt Travis and Cashflow. An explosive situation here at High Intensity 6.
The House of Glory Crown Jewel Championship.
Attempting a suplex. Look at that. Leroy Green wants to win this the right way and goes for the cover. 1, 2, and Shapiro. The referee is distracted by this goon Shapiro. And Cashflow. Cashflow. Currency kick. Don't let it end this way. 1, 2, 3.
I just want to
Crown Jewel champion.
Everyone's watching me and I ain't stopping it all.
I am the man House of Glory can trust.
The Crown Jewel Championship has now changed hands on 3 consecutive defenses. The current holder of the belt, Evander James, heads into House of Glory's 7th anniversary show, looking to break that trend and extend his title reign. See the Crown Jewel Champion in action on December 16th at HOG 7.
This feud started back in September of 2016. The sympathy of Brian XL for another was disregarded, and Evander James made it a mission to ruin Brian XL's life.
Nice dropkick. A set of dropkicks to start off this grudge match between Brian XL and Evander James. We have seen both men transformed through this grudge, and honestly, in my opinion, I hope to see it settled tonight.
The trust now backing their man. Look at this, Rob. The trust is being thrown out.
Referee laying down the law here. Wait a second.
What a big move there by Brian XL.
Huge dive.
Wow.
Brian XL single-handedly took out the entire trust.
Somersault senton by Brian XL.
It's a shame he missed Shapiro. He's a lovely guy, lovely guy.
Always, always. Evander James showed the real person that he is by disrespecting. What a huge crossbody. One count only. Evander James, Rob, showing the real person that he is by disrespecting Brian XL's faith, even going to his father's church and disrespecting his father.
Taking it one step further, coming out in that devil mask to start out tonight. Wait a second.
What is Shapiro still doing out here? I thought the referee kicked him out.
The referee removed the New York Wrecking Crew, left Shapiro.
What a move by Evander James. Tosses Brian XL on that top rope, chest first.
Those unforgiving ropes. Inside of the tubing is steel elevator cable being thrown chest, torso first into those. Not a pleasant experience.
After everything that Brian XL has been through, ladies and gentlemen, all it took was a big six-man tag at House of Glory Adrenaline. Brian XL with Brian Burgundy and TJ Marconi defeated the Trust. And that's why we are here at High Intensity 6. One-on-one, James and Brian XL.
Brian XL feeling the effects of the Trust right now. The numbers game catching up to him. Shapiro still circling at ringside like a shark.
Brian XL now fighting back to a vertical base. Those stiff shots right to the midsection. Evander James puts a stop to that, tosses Brian XL right to the outside.
Evander James, some words with the referee. Maybe talking about making a dive to the outside.
Shapiro giving orders on the outside. Evander James now gaining a full head of steam. On a right hand.
Evander James saying he doesn't dive.
It's a no dive zone here for Evander James at high intensity.
And Evander James in this grudge match looking to win via countouts.
Evander James will take a win by any means necessary. It's been his motto for the last several months. Last time we seen Brian XL and Evander James in the ring, I believe Brian XL was covered in a crown of thorns, Rob.
Absolutely. Now Brian XL in a similarly bad way right now. All slammed on the apron of the ring right there. Most of the steel on it completely exposed on the apron. So Evander James unsuccessfully tries to get a Evander chance.
Brian XL on the outside in a very bad way. Evander James in control of this contest early on.
And it looks like Evander James wants to win this match too, ultimately by countout. Shapiro with some choice words at ringside for us.
Shapiro apparently wants to run the entire company. Better referees.
No one wants to see Shapiro run a wrestling company. And Evander James has been very lax, I'll say very lax in this matchup in terms of letting Brian XL recover. Maybe waiting for him to rise on his own.
And Brian XL now fighting back.
And this is the error that I think Evander James made. The man of faith, giving him just a moment to recover is a moment to plan, essentially, violence against you.
Big knife edge chop. Evander James on the top rope, and Shapiro has a hold of Brian's shoe.
Hard on the canvas goes Brian XL, and Evander James and the top rope. Brian XL is in a bad position.
And look at the mockery. 450 misses, nobody's home. And Evander James took a high risk, and it did not pay off.
Both men are down. Referee starting his count. This match may end in a double countdown.
Can the man of faith, Brian XL, overcome the demons of Evander James? Brian XL, Rob, came out in all white, that pure white, signifying his faith.
Absolutely. Brian XL, a year ago, didn't think he would be here. A year ago was retired. Would never step foot in a House of Glory ring. And you have to ask, someone of Brian XL's faith, what would it take you? What would it take you to go back on your word? What would it take you to step back in the ring? And you have to think about everything that Brian XL has been through, everything that Evander James has done to him that has brought us to today. And the faith of Brian XL. Whoa,
my God, Rob, look at those shots. You feel that from Brian XL.
You can see the sweat flying off Evander James. every shot Brian XL throws. Kick to the midsection.
Brian XL now summoning every last strength in his body. Look at that. Beautiful roll through.
Goes behind.
German suplex with the bridge. And Shapiro on the apron. Apparently it's reading time.
Trying to claim maybe something in that law book applies to this matchup. But instead now, he has the attention of Brian XL, if only for a moment. Shapiro right off the apron, saving Evander James from certain defeat, I must say.
And Evander James capitalizes here. Float over. Evander James now. Sit out, powerbomb. 1, 2. And the man of faith.
Not enough to keep him down. Not enough to keep him down. Evander James disputing facts here. Maybe looking for an alternate count.
You asked before, Rob, what would it take for a man of Brian XL's faith to come out of retirement and go back on his word? Attacks on his family. House of Glory management. Officials being thrown to the wayside. Evander James being able to do whatever he wants. Brian XL had enough.
And ultimately, this is where we are. Brian XL having a mud hole stomped in him by Evander James. However, you'd have to be a fool. Wait a second.
Oh my God. The momentum of Brian XL's kick into Evander James knocked the referee out. Brian XL now measuring. Slingshot DDT! But there's no referee.
1, 2, 3. That's it.
You can count to 100.
Here comes another official.
2.
This is the end.
And Brian XL could not put Evander James away.
That was a 12 count. That was 4 threes.
Unbelievable. Good on the House of Glory officials, and look at this. Oh my God, Smooth Blackman with that House of Glory tag team title run across the back.
Wait, these guys.
Oh my God, Rob, this is what I was talking about. Look at the trust with the blatant disrespect of House of Glory officials. Oh my God.
Drust is running roughshod here at House of Glory. However, with no officials, this match still doesn't have an end.
The New York Wrecking Crew now looking to put away Brian XL once and for all.
We have 2 down referees. Evander James on the outside, and the tag team champions assaulting Brian XL.
Evander James right in front of us coming through, looking to get back. Has his men do his dirty work here at High Intensity 6. Now wait a minute, Rob, what is this? Shapiro.
This is unconscionable.
This is deplorable.
This is completely disgusting.
Come on, you gotta do it. Throw in the towel. They will kill your son. I swear to God.
What is Shapiro trying to convince Brian XL's father to throw in the towel?
Oh my God!
That was... Brian XL. This match didn't end on its own. This was coercion by Shapiro.
Matthew Ryan Shapiro.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest,
Matthew Ryan Shapiro forces Brian XL's father to throw in the towel.
It's a 4-on-1 mugging, and to end this supposed grudge match, you look and you see Brian XL laying in the ring, the towel still in the center, and the Trust is mocking the faith of Brian XL.
We're just a couple of weeks away from House of Glory Presents 7, and we already know Ric Flair's in the building, so make sure you're there. Now, I have no idea who I'm facing, but it doesn't even matter, because I am coming off a victorious high. I just faced Tessa Blanchard and Mia Yim, both competitors of the Mae Young Classic, and they're doing great things for women like me on the independent scene. So, whoever's facing me on December 16th,
Sonya Strong has been on a roll as of late, but at HOG 7, she faces her most unique opponent yet. It's Sonya Strong going one-on-one against Su Yung.
Or you are suspended.
The woman makes the championship title. And what you are making that championship title right now is a joke.
I want you to introduce these people, their first ever House of Glory Women's Champion.
Your first House of Glory Women's Champion.
Whether you like it or not, Rob Blatt has officially introduced me as your first ever House of Glory Women's Champion. And there's nothing any of you can do to stop me.
What's next for the Women's Champion as she heads into House of Glory's 7th anniversary show?
Okay, I was having a beautiful day today. GQ magazine calls me for another shoot, and I finally get in touch with Pro Wrestling Illustrated. But right now, what possessed you in your bright, intelligent mind to pull an idiotic stunt like that? No, I didn't tell you nothing. All right? You do what I say, but I did not say that. You are lucky that Philip is not here right now. Get out! Get out! Get out! Sasha, your losing streak comes to an end, okay? I signed a contract with House of Glory Wrestling, and now we establish ourselves as a team. We are Hollywood's top models. Why? Because model is my motto. Philip!
The Technical Wizard makes his return to House of Glory. See Zack Sabre Jr. in action on December 16th when we return to the NYC Arena to celebrate our 7-year anniversary.
Ladies and gentlemen, listen to this crowd showing appreciation. Zack Sabre Jr. in phenomenal shape. One-on-one with one half of the private party.
Marq Quen, known primarily as a tag team wrestler, former two-time House of Glory tag team champion. They're going to go of it here in the singles match. An interesting dichotomy of styles. Quen known more for his aerial tactics, his high-flying ability.
Marq Quen handing Zack Sabre a personal invitation for a night out on the town. He opens the contents of the envelope. And what is going on here?
What in the hell is going on?
I guess the party's starting early.
You know, I like earth, I like wind, but I don't like fire.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have VIPs dancing around ringside.
Why wasn't I invited to this?
That's a good question.
Marq Quen's got Zack Sabre Jr.'s jacket on, and I don't think he's going to take kindly to that.
Absolutely not.
Oh, boy.
You can see the frustration building on Zack Sabre Jr. That signature leather jacket.
Quen demanding the jacket be taken off, being told to take the jacket off. And the music dying. Hopefully we'll get some wrestling.
Does the referee put the jacket on? He's putting Zack Sabre's jacket on.
That is a sign of disrespect. And a biased official, Humberto Weather Patterns, a biased official.
Look at this.
Punch him in the mouth. Punch that referee in the mouth.
The Elks Lodge crowd telling Zack Sabre Jr. to have some fun. I don't think Marq Quen wants to see the type of fun Zack Sabre Jr. has.
I don't think he might be able to handle it.
And here we go. Standing drop kick by Quen, beautiful. And Zack Sabre rolls out to the VIPs. Another drop kick, VIPs catching. And now they're crowd surfing. Shapiro, I'm lost.
I need a roadmap. I need MapQuest. I need everything.
I am lost. Did we sign up for wrestling or Dancing with the Stars tonight?
I don't know anymore. My jaw hurts. My head hurts. And Quen's now having him counted out.
Apparently New York City doesn't know how to count.
Sounds about right. The public educational system here is terrible.
Beautiful move there by Marq Quen. Corkscrew dive over the top rope.
Quen is one of the most dynamic aerial athletes I've ever seen. doing a tribute to Das Wunderkind, and rolls Sabre Jr. back into the ring. Last time we saw Zack Sabre Jr. here in House of Glory, he lost to Ken Broadway.
You gotta give it to the Private Party, Shapiro. This is clear psyching out Zack Sabre Jr. He doesn't know what to think tonight. What a move there. Leapfrog caught him down.
And now Marq Quen is the one place he doesn't want to be, on the ground, because Zack Sabre Jr., that's his playground.
He's dancing. He knows how to move.
The only dance he wants to do is the one where he snaps an arm, snaps a leg, takes off a collarbone or two.
Stiff shot there by Sabre Jr. right to the chest. And this is the Zack Sabre Jr. Marq Quen does not want to see tonight.
He certainly does not. A man that's been in PWG, a man who's been in progress, a man who was almost a Cruiserweight Classic winner. Now working on the arm, putting pressure, trying to pop that shoulder out.
Zack Sabre Jr. just twisted the arm of Marq Quen, and he's hurt.
If I'm right now, if I'm Zack Sabre Jr., I'm going for the leg. I'm looking to break that leg. I'm looking to dislocate that knee. Anything I can to make sure Marq Quen does not stand on that top rope.
Private Party now. Nick Cassidy calling time out on the outside to help his brother. Again, the mind games and the whole momentum shifting towards the Private Party here.
Quen trying to use the rope to propel himself back in the ring, but that arm is damaged. Once again, going beautiful amateur takedown. Goes after that arm again. Pulling on that arm.
Bending that arm in positions I didn't think was possible.
Trying to, and now working on the fingers. As much leverage as one can get. Look at that.
Trying to break the wrist.
Smart move by Zack Sabre Jr. Now in the corner. Forearm now.
What a European uppercut by Sabre Jr. Quen tried to throw a left and he could not, Shapiro, thanks to that arm.
He couldn't, and now Sabre Jr. using that to his advantage. Now using the back of his neck, trying to push the head off clean. Now has that leg, that right leg, and now look at that, twisting the ankle. I love it. And it almost goes for a hammerlock just solely using his legs. Zack Sabre Jr. is a mythical being.
Shapiro, he is dissecting Marq Quen. Every part of his anatomy is being worked on.
And you see him holding the arm at almost a 90-degree angle. He cannot straighten that arm out.
And he's trying to fight back the best that he can, is Marq Quen. Punch to the gut has no effect on Sabre Jr. Uppercut again. Kick to the face by Sabre Jr.
Quen can trade strikes all he wants, but when you have someone like Zack Sabre,
what an
that
arm
could have
breaker.
dislocated his elbow and his shoulder.
Is there anything at this point in the game, Shapiro, that Quen can do? Zack Sabre Jr. is totally outmatching him thus far.
Quen's got great heart, he's got great strength, but look at that, a very, almost a magistral, and then crucifixes the arms with his legs.
Another European uppercut by Zack Sabre. Beautiful kick to the face there. by Quen. Temporarily. Sabre has no effect. Look at this. Shoving match now.
And Marq Quen's got to not only think about his long-term health, but in 2 weeks he's in a TLC match.
Trying to break that arm again. Referee has to break the hold.
That left arm is almost 100% immobile.
Marq Quen doing the best now to capitalize.
And now double underhook. Could we go for a butterfly suplex? Look at that! Interlocking the hands! My God!
I've never seen offense like this before, Shapiro. How do you combat this?
The only way Quen can do that is if he gets lucky right now. If he's something like that.
Beautiful arm drag there by Quen. And again, tries to develop some momentum, and he cannot.
It's like you're used to driving manual, but then you get a stick.
Beautiful second rope Hurricane Rana by Marq Quen.
And that was hands-free, the only way he was able to pull that one off.
Bicycle kick by Quen. Inseguri.
Hooked that outside leg, couldn't get any momentum.
That offense is just not working. Not even a 1 count on Zack Sabre.
Not at all. Rear chin lock applied, trying to get him up to a vertical base.
Look at this, neck breaker. Zack Sabre blocks it. Look at that. Beautiful move there by Sabre Jr.
You look at the bridge, he was using his toes to push himself up and try to get more ground there. Very effective offense from the man from the Isle of Sheffield.
Another stiff shot. Those uppercuts dealing damage. Now they're trading blows back and forth. Marq Quen's blows are just not doing anything right now. Wheelbarrow here. Look at this, Shapiro. Look at that!
With the bridge! No! My God.
A wheelbarrow suplex with bridge and Marq Quen. How he kicked out.
Magistral. Kick out at 2.
You gotta give it to Marq Quen. He is fighting and staying alive.
Marq Quen is one of the most dedicated performers in House of Glory, a man with heart that can barely be matched. But right here is a situation where you got to think of your long-term health.
He is still trading blows with Zack Sabre, and now it looks like he's got some momentum behind him. I spoke too soon. Sabre with those vicious uppercuts. Wow! Almost like a Spanish fly, Shapiro.
Almost a Spanish fly, a standing Spanish fly. And this crowd here, a little mixed here tonight. Usually the root for the hometown boy. You get tights! Armbar! Can he lock it?
Wow.
Reversal!
Look at
that! 1, 2, no! If Zachary Snow was a little faster there, this match could have been over. Headbutt.
Suplex there, Zack Sabre.
Goal! Now!
And look at that armbar again applied by Zack Sabre Jr.
He's got it. He's got it almost completely
He's
locked.
trying to fight. Marq Quen is trying to fight.
He's got a grapevine those legs. He's got it.
Head scissors. Look at that.
It's an armbar.
He gets the.
He scissors the. It's a scissors armbar.
He's to the ropes. Is he on the ropes?
Quen.
Yes, he does. Beautiful ring awareness there by Marq Quen.
If Quen would have floated back a little bit, he could have got Sabre Jr. for a pin there. Quinn thinking fight or flight there.
Both men fatigued. Zack Sabre has thrown everything at Marq Quen tonight. And Quen is still standing.
Now standing in the middle of the ring. Trading blows.
Uppercut after uppercut here. What a shot by Zack Sabre.
Trading shots like it was singles night at the Jolly Corks Lounge.
I gotta tell you, Shapiro, Marq Quen is one of the toughest men I've seen. Oh my God!
Ow!
Slapped the taste out of his mouth.
Slapped at least 3 of the 5 senses too.
Pele kick by Marq Quen. That's something we didn't see so much of tonight. Zack Sabre's back to the canvas and a standing moonsault.
Standing shooting star.
I don't believe it, Shapiro. He's climbing the top rope. He's still got fight left in him. Could this be it? Top rope.
Last act of a desperate man, or the first act of Henry V. 450! And the Wizard finds a way to kick out.
I don't know, Shapiro. I thought that was a slow count there. I thought Quen had him. Zack Sabre now trying to muster up whatever breath that he can. 2 standing moonsaults and a 450 off the top rope by Marq Quen. Could this position Marq Quen for a victory? Show of respect here. You can't see me.
Trading strikes with Zack Sabre Jr. is like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
This is ridiculous. Slap back and forth.
This is the most aggressive I have ever seen Marq Quen.
Look at this!
It is a fight! It is a damn fight!
Oh my God! That arm again! Flatliner there by Marq Quen.
Both men down. Both men beaten.
And I don't believe it. He's going to the top rope again.
It paid dividends once. It might be able to pay
but
dividends
like the
again.
Great Gorilla Monsoon says, Shapiro, don't go to the well once too often.
Shooting star! Got him!
Oh my God!
The armbar!
Modified hammerlock into a wrist lock here.
My God!
That arm is bending backwards.
He couldn't tap if he tried. And it's over. Zack Sabre Jr. proves why he is the best in the world.
By way of submission, the technical wizard, Zack Sabre Jr.
Here is everything you need to know for the Ric Flair meet and greet at HOG 7. The meet and greet will begin at 4 p.m. As far as pricing goes, a photo with the Nature Boy costs $50. An autograph from the 16-time world champion also costs $50, and you can also take advantage of a special photo and autograph combo deal for $80. Don't miss your chance to meet the limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheeling dealing son of a gun on December 16th when House of Glory celebrates its 7-year anniversary.
Every time I'm at that great point and somebody knocks me back down, as many times as I get hurt, I always get back up. I'm gonna keep trying and keep pushing, and I'm never gonna quit.
In his time back from injury, the amazing Red has never looked better. winning the House of Glory World Championship and successfully defending it against some of the top talent this industry has to offer. You can see the Amazing Red in action at House of Glory's 7th anniversary show, where he'll look to extend his championship reign. HOG 7 comes to you on December 16th from the NYC Arena in Jamaica, Queens. Tickets for this monumental event are on sale right now at HOGWrestling.net. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to HOG Live for this dream match, and I stress the words, dream match. Champion versus champion. House of Glory champion. The Amazing Red versus WWE champion. The phenomenal AJ Styles. Two of the very best this industry has to offer. With a handshake in the middle of that ring, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie up. AJ backs Red into the corner. Clean break. No disqualifications here tonight. Anything goes between Styles and Red. Both men meet in the middle of the ring again. Another collar and elbow tie of AJ. Again. Positioning Red in the corner. Another clean break. What a weekend we have in store for you, ladies and gentlemen. The Amazing Red. The Amazing Red has had an unbelievable year. That will continue this Saturday night against Zack Sabre Jr. Side headlock now, and the pressure being applied as you hear. The Amazing Red struggling. Red back to a vertical base. Off the ropes. Shove Styles. Deep arm drag. And again. Drop toe hold. Red using that speed. Look at this. Crucifix. One count. Taking AJ by surprise. The Amazing Red defeated the wrestling god, Anthony Gangone, to become House of Glory World Champion. He has seen challenges from Ricochet, Michael Elgin, and now Zack Sabre Jr. on Saturday night. Kick to the midsection by Styles. Seemingly he's taking the wind out of the Amazing Red, and AJ Styles letting Red know that there are no rules. Shots to the midsection. Reversal by Styles. Over the top by Red. Overhead arm drag. ×2. Drop kick. And Styles lands to the outside. Red building momentum early on. Over the top. Stops himself.
Goes for that soccer-style kick and down on the apron. I will save you guys the obligatory, the apron is the hardest part of the ring comment. You heard it for yourself. As Styles drapes Red over that steel barricade. No rules here, ladies and gentlemen. What a right hand! And both men are going to take advantage of this freedom. Into the apron again goes Red. AJ Styles himself will be defending his WWE Championship this Sunday at Clash of Champions against Jinder Mahal. Into the barricade again. The House of Glory faithful is getting what they paid for. Live, in-your-face action. Styles now jumps the barricade as he goes over to Red, fighting amongst the House of Glory faithful.
Okay.
These fans have the best seat in the house. Red now fighting back with that big right hand. And another one. That fan right there catches AJ Styles before he goes down. Knife edge chop. Styles picks up Red and drapes him right across that trash can.
Take out the trash! He rolled down himself.
Red now finds himself back over the barricade. AJ Styles following. We just have a feeling, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to get brutal. Going for a pile driver on the outside, back body drop reversed by Red. And even with that mat, concrete underneath, you can hear the sound of impact as AJ hit that mat. Red now with that bottle of water in hand, right across the face of AJ Styles. Big knife edge chop as Styles' back is now against that steel wall. Red charges. Oh my God! Hip toss by Styles. Sidesteps Red as he hits hard. Styles now getting in the face of someone in the front row. And ladies and gentlemen, that is Red's cousin, Rosita, better known as Zelina Vega, the business partner of current NXT champion, Andrade Cien Almas. And AJ Styles, look at that, ladies and gentlemen, AJ Styles has Red draped across his chest as he goes for a clothesline and misses. His arm went right into that steel post, and this might be the opening that the Amazing Red needs. Red looks to be busted open. I cannot see from my vantage point right now, as AJ Styles has the markings of a war right across his chest. Both men battling for position here on the outside. Red with those kidney shots. Followed up by a big knife edge chop. And yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Amazing Red is busted open. Big gash right across the side of his head. But he's not letting it stop him. Climbs to the top. Big missile drop kick. Beautifully executed. Trying to build himself some momentum. Big forearm. Off the ropes. Styles misses that clothesline. Big lariat. Turns Red inside out, but how much effect did that have on AJ Styles, as that was the same arm that went into the steel moments ago? And it very well might have taken just as much out of Styles as it did the Amazing Red. Styles with Red up now. Big draping backbreaker. As you can hear the physical anguish coming from Red. Both men have certainly lived up to the no DQ nature of this match. As Styles delivers another elbow right across the back of the neck. Styles now. As you hear him, he's just getting started. Throws Red into the corner. Styles now in control after that clothesline. Red is trying to fight out. Elbow shots to the midsection, off the rope. Leapfrog by Styles. Beautiful drop kick. Quick as a hiccup. He's AJ Styles. Styles now positioning Red, slingshot, chokes him out underneath that bottom rope. As Red rolls to the outside, wisely to create some separation between he and Styles. Styles, ladies and gentlemen, very methodical in his pacing right now. He believes he has Red right where he wants him. We may be one Styles clash away from a victory here tonight. As Styles throws Red right into the ring apron again. You heard that. I don't need to call it. You heard it. Oh my God, Red just spit on Styles. That is not gonna sit well with the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Get in the ring, kill my stage, I got work to do.
Like I said, Styles very methodical in his pacing right now. There's a reason why Red is the House of Glory World Champion. Styles with that big jumping knee right across the chest. At any given moment, Red can mount a comeback and pull out a victory. Styles seemingly getting frustrated with the House of Glory faithful here tonight, as he's got that reverse chin lock applied with that knee.
I didn't come here.
Digging right into Red's back.
So I can everybody up.
As you can see, Styles positioning himself, covering Red's mouth and nose, cutting off all circulation. If you can't breathe, you ain't doing much in the squared circle. As Red tries to get back to a vertical base with that hold still applied. AJ forces Red right down to the mat. AJ needs to keep his eye on Red and not the House of Glory faithful. As Red now trying to build a comeback with those shots to the midsection. A right hand. Here we go. Red is fighting back. He's got Styles rocked. He's got him in the corner. And Styles is down. Red has created some separation between him and Styles. Building momentum. Irish whip. Reversed by Styles. Styles follows through. Misses that big elbow attempt. Red rolls out of the way. Both men are down, no disqualification. What a match here tonight on HOG Live. You want more incredible action just like this? HOGWrestling.net. Red now, battling Styles in the middle of the ring. Blocking those two forearm attempts. Missing that big right hand. Red battling back with knife edge shots and right hands. Irish whip again, reversed by Styles. Goes for another clothesline. Red underneath. Beautiful Hurricane Rana by the amazing Red. Building some momentum for himself. Big single leg drop kick in the corner. Right off the ropes. Styles is dazed. Another forearm shot. Red again off the ropes. Another forearm shot. And a third. Styles is rocked. And Styles comes back with that roaring elbow. Red. Adrenaline pumping. Tilt-a-whirl DDT. 1, 2. And Styles gets that left shoulder up. Barely staying alive in this contest. Both men have gone to war here tonight on HOG Live in this no DQ match. Red now positioning Styles. Charges. Styles one step ahead, catches Red. Yushi Baroshi right across the knee. Styles slow to make the cover. And Red kicks out. Still alive in this contest. You can physically hear and see the toll that both men have put their bodies through here tonight. Red seemingly out on his feet, almost like dead weight. Styles muscles Red up into the corner. Red trying to fight out the best that he can. Positions Red on that top turnbuckle. Might have taken too much time. Red counters. Rolls through off the top. Spinning Enziguri to the back of the neck. Styles is dazed. Roll through the Hurricane. 1, 2. Wow! What a beautiful move by the amazing Red. AJ Styles with the wherewithal to kick out of that. Still alive. Red back to a vertical base first. Has the position on Styles. Big knife edge chop. Red looking to end it here. Goes for Code Red. Styles had that well scouted. Styles now. Modified brainbuster. Goes for the cover. And somehow, some way, Red dials for a lifeline. And kicks out and stays alive. Styles now dragging Red, positioning him. Red trying to grab onto that foot. Red again trying desperately to reach for Styles' foot. Trying to grab anything he can. Styles ascending the heights. Red playing possum. Another Enziguri. Styles is dazed as he's draped over the top turnbuckle. Red now going up. What does he have planned here?
It's for New York.
Red going for a top rope Hurricane Rana. Styles catches him. Styles clash. Rolls through. Wow! I don't believe it. Neither does Styles! It's as if he's seen a ghost! expression right now on AJ Styles' face tells a greater story than I can ever. He is beside himself. But what does he have planned here now? AJ Styles reaching into the House of Glory faithful. And you wanted steel chairs? Look, the fans are actually assisting him. Oh my God. He shoves Rosita in the process. What a disrespectful act. And now she's crossing enemy lines. She's putting herself in danger. She's trying to assist Red. She's pleading with Styles.
And I'm gonna crack it over your head.
She is pleading with AJ Styles right now. There's nothing the referee can do about it. Referee's getting involved. And that is the right decision, ladies and gentlemen. AJ crossing the line. Super kick by Red. Styles is dazed. Rosita off the top. Hurricane Rana. Red now off the top. Red Eye. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I have told the amazing Red personally, face to face, that I think this is the very best he has ever been. He proved that tonight against AJ Styles, and on Saturday, December 16th, as he defends the House of Glory World title. He's going to show you again in New York City against Evolve World Champion, Zack Sabre Jr.
Don't shake hands, fuck each other up, please.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is why we all love this sport known as professional wrestling. An amazing match between two of the very best this industry has to offer. And a sign of respect. Still has hard feelings after what AJ did here tonight. As both warriors once again embrace before we head into the NYC Arena for House of Glory 7-year anniversary, where we will see the amazing Red defend the House of Glory World title against the Technical Wizard, Zack Sabre Jr. Ken Broadway versus Leroy Green in a last man standing match. The Crown Jewel Championship will be on the line. Sonya Strong goes one-on-one with Su Yung. And Anthony Gangone goes one-on-one with Monte.
I know this may be hard for some of you, because I'm from the South. But can I be a hog for just tonight? I don't care what anybody says. This cat, he's always and forever will be amazing. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight on HOG Live. Please follow us all across social media. And tickets are still available for this Saturday's monumental 7-year anniversary show, HOGWrestling.net.